Hello to all my friends. Today is today and here in US or United States. It's a big day today. It's a Thanksgiving days, and that's why we got all the family probably sit together, eat together, and everything like that. But guys, today video I want to show you guys how the former or ex-president United States with the ex-prime minister of Pakistan, and then my understanding is politics is a little bit harder to for everybody to understand what is politics is about. And I always, I mean, I had no problem with ex-president Donald Trump, and I like the guy. And then he told the truth, and you probably don't like him when he told the truth, but he did tell the truth. But my question is, and always believe with all the situation with the former president, and I always believe is he going anywhere for real? Is if he going to become U.S. United States president again? I'm not sure. I don't know, but I leave it to the you people of United States to decide it if it's yes or not. Video today is all about how the president of the United States and please the Pakistan prime minister guy. It is awesome, and the way he talked to the guy, he make the guy. He's like to President Donald Trump. The guy is a special. He's a special, very special person, and he is really put it out there. And that's what I like about Donald Trump. He don't hide anything. He just say it is what is he call it is what is it, like it or not, but he just call it. It is what is it, guy. I'm gonna let you listen to the video. Thank you to all my friends, guy. Don't forget, always. If you don't subscribe to my video yet, please do so. Please help me, share me out, guy. Share me out. And I'm gonna make sure you got everything is possible, everything you probably don't have no time to watch, and I'm gonna bring it for you here so you can watch it yourself. And guy, please always like, share, and subscribe. Guy, I'm gonna let you listen to the video right now. So let me shut up and thank you so much, everybody. Don't forget to share me out and share me out, subscribe, like. Guy, leave me a comment. I mean, I really need to know what you guys think about the former President Donald Trump. Do you guys think he got a chance for 2024 to become again U.S. President? Please give me your thought and don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share. Guy, the video gonna be out.
Pakistan. We have many things to discuss, military and terrorism and trade, and I think we're going to spend a lot of time talking about trade because we do very little trade with Pakistan compared to what we could be doing and should be doing when our countries really get along perfectly, and I think we're having that start. We're going to have that start. But there's tremendous upside with respect to trade. One of the things we're going to be discussing too is hostages. Perhaps the polio vaccine, because Pakistan is one of the countries, and we'll talk about that as to what your feeling is on that. But we have a situation in Pakistan where we want to talk about the polio, the possible polio vaccine. And I think we'll have great meetings. We're going to be spending a long time together. We have our representatives meeting right after we're finished, and we just came out, Mr. Prime Minister, with tremendous economic numbers for the United States, the best we've ever had. We got the best economy we've ever had. And I think we can shift some of that over to Pakistan. We should be doing tremendous business together. So I look forward to it.
Inshallah.
And it is an honor to have you with us. Thank you. Yes.
Well, I've been looking forward to this meeting since I assumed office as Prime Minister of Pakistan. I mean, the United States is vital for Pakistan. We have links which have gone back since Pakistan became independent. We've been fighting wars together. First, Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, Pakistan was a frontline state. allied to the US, and then again the war on terror, which was after 9/11. So I look forward to my conversation with
Mr.
you.
President, Pakistan has been your ally for 14 years in the Afghan war. So face terrorism, face economic disaster and all that, and still we were taken to the court with all the acquisitions that Pakistan is not a responsible state. Now that India has an alliance in the region, how you plan to foresight about the past-US relationship, how they can be strengthened with India, number one, and secondly, after your campaign, what kind of promises, if you are elected again, what kind of promises you are going to make?
Okay, that's a big question. That could go on for hours, that answer. I will say that we have a very good relationship with India. I know that your relationship is strained a little bit, maybe a lot, but we will be talking about India, a very big part of our conversation today, and I think maybe if we can help intercede, do whatever we have to do, but I think it's something that can be brought back together. And we'll also be talking about Afghanistan. We've reduced our number of troops there by quite a bit. We are continuing to reduce troops in Afghanistan. We're working with Pakistan and others on getting an agreement signed, as you know. And we'll see what happens, but we will be talking about India and Afghanistan, very much so.
The Washington Post is reporting today that Huawei had a relationship with North Korea to build their commercial wireless network. Have you been briefed on that? Do you have concerns?
I know all about it. I know all about Huawei. I know all about 5G, and we're working on it. And we have companies that are now getting very, very strong in that department. And we're going to have 5G. We're going to have the best 5G in the world, just like we have everything else. Our Silicon Valley cannot be competed with. There's nobody that can compete with Silicon Valley for the brain power or for what we do. And nobody was focused on 5G, but now they are. And we have great companies going into 5G, even if they don't want it to. A lot of them were very happy doing what they were doing, but now they're going, at my request, they're going into 5G. So we don't need anything from anybody.
You have additional concerns about North Korea.
What?
The Post is reporting about Huawei's relationship with North Korea.
Well, we'll have to find out. Our relationship with North Korea has been very good. We've really established a good relationship with Kim Jong-un. I have personally. There's no rocket testing, there's no missile testing. We're getting our remains back, we got our hostages back, and we have a very, very good relationship, the two of us.
Remember that guy, the video is not the what, the video is not the video what now. A video is made when he was the president of the United States. It's sometimes what happened is you need to pass to remind the president. So that's why I'm trying to doing it, and then I come up with it. And then you guys, everybody know what's going on between the ex-prime minister of Pakistan, whatever his name, Khan, something like that, and Iran, Khan, whatever you call it, his name, I don't know. I think that's what I say. Iran, Khan. Okay, whatever. And so you guys know all this thing going on, but guy, without a question, honest with you, it looked like he's a very powerful guy in Pakistan, and I don't mean the president Donald Trump, the former President Trump. It sweat him is like he make him feel like he's a king, he's a hero. But if you look at him in the news, the guy is powerful, without a question. The guy's powerful. Let's listen to Mr. Trump. What do you have to say?
Afghanistan would be wiped off the face of the earth. It would be gone. It would be over literally in 10 days. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to go that route. So we're working with Pakistan and others to extricate ourselves. Nor do we want to be policemen, because basically we're policemen right now. And we're not supposed to be policemen. We've been there for 19 years in Afghanistan. It's ridiculous. And I think Pakistan helps us with that. Because we don't want to stay as policemen. But if we wanted to, we could win that war. I have a plan that would win that war in a very short period of time. You understand that better than anybody. We've been in there not fighting to win, just fighting to, they're building gas stations, they're rebuilding schools. The United States, we shouldn't be doing that. That's for them to do. But what we did and what our leadership got us into is ridiculous. But We will. I think we'll have some very good answers on Afghanistan very quickly.
Mr. President, your management says the Mueller report lays out evidence of high crimes and misdemeanors.
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Wednesday,
This is Vadim from GTV Network, Pakistan. Pakistani army has fought war against terror, and it has fought effectively and gave sacrifices in protecting Pakistan-Afghanistan border as well. But Pakistan's sincerity was always doubted. Coalition Sport Fund was suspended by the US Defense Department. So at this time, when Pakistani economy is facing great trouble, are you going to restore any package for Pakistan?
So we are going to. That's right. We were paying 1.3 billion to Pakistan as aid, working out for many years. The problem was Pakistan. This is before you. Pakistan was not doing anything for us. They were really, I think, subversive. They were going against us. And this is something we'll be I ended that about a year and a half ago, the $1.3 billion. And I tell you what, to be honest, I think we have a better relationship with Pakistan right now than we did when we were paying that money. But all of that can come back depending on what we work out. We're working out things that are very important. We have I consider this very important. We're working out things that are very, very important. And I think at the end of this,
I hope you guys don't miss the video. I mean, President Trump, the former president, and I think he's doing a campaign now. He's trying to remind everybody what he was doing when he was a president. He got relationship with all the country, no war, no nothing. That's why he's trying to win out. But listen, the guy is speak his mind. He thought it is what it is. That's why he called it out. So he talking about the Prime Minister of Pakistan. What now? So I'm going to let you listen to a little bit more, and we're going to move on to the next video, guys. Ciao, ciao. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and if you're not subscribed to me yet, please subscribe to me and support the video, guys. Please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's listen.
doing healthcare. They're not doing infrastructure. They're not lowering drug prices. I'm lowering drug prices. First time in 53 years that drug prices went down last year. 53 years. And I'm doing that without the help of Congress, which makes it much tougher to do, because if they worked with us, I could get drug prices down in half. But the Democrats don't seem to care about drug prices. All they care about is a phony investigation where the report was written. It said no collusion. The report was written, and the Attorney General, based on the report, was easily able to find there was no obstruction. There's no nothing. They're wasting their time. And Robert Mueller, I know he's conflicted. There's a lot of conflicts that he's got, including the fact that his best friend is Comey. But he's got conflicts with me, too. He's got big conflicts with me. As you know, he wanted the job of the FBI director. He didn't get it. And we had a business relationship where I said no. And I would say that he wasn't happy. Then all of a sudden he gets this position. But you know what? He still ruled, and I respect him for it. He still ruled no collusion, no obstruction. And this thing should have ended a long time ago. This has been going on for 2.5 years. And we're never going to allow this to happen to another president again, because most of them wouldn't be able to take it. On top of everything else, we have the strongest economy. We were just discussing this with the Prime Minister. We have the strongest economy that the United States has ever had. We have the highest stock market yesterday, literally, the highest stock market we've ever had on Friday, Thursday. We've broken the record, I think, 109 times for our highest stock market. But on, I believe, Thursday of last week, we hit the all-time highest in the history of our country. Our country is doing phenomenally well. Unemployment is the lowest in 51 years, soon to be the lowest in history, if it keeps going this way in a short period of time. Black, Hispanic, Asian unemployment, the lowest in history. Women, the lowest in 72 years. Nobody has ever done what we've done. Nobody's done in 2.5 years what we've done. The biggest tax cuts in history, the biggest regulation cuts in history, so many things for health care. We got rid of the individual mandate, which was the worst part of Obamacare. And would end up, if we end up winning the House back, we keep the presidency, we should keep the Senate, we should keep the presidency, I would think easy, when you have the strongest economy in the history of our country, and somebody's going to run against that particular president, even though in this case it's me. In theory, I have a big advantage. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask you. But in theory, I have a big advantage. So a lot of great things are happening. But the Democrats, they don't want to talk about that. They want to stay off the economy subject. And what they're doing is just hearing after hearing after hearing. It's nonsense, okay? They tried an impeachment vote, and they got slaughtered last week. They got absolutely slaughtered. It was the most ridiculous. I didn't even know they were going to do it. And I'll tell you, just in finishing, I have a lot of respect for the Democrats because most of them voted against impeachment last week. And I have a lot of respect for those Democrats that did that because they're doing the right thing for the country. No collusion, no obstruction. Okay.
Mr. President, now that that finally figured out Jack talking, can you say that there's a deal soon?
Yeah, we're talking about it, Secretary.
That's what we've been saying about the former President Donald Trump. You remember that the guy is a businessman. He's not a politician, that's why there's a difference between politician and a businessman. And the guy doesn't care. He just say it is what it is. You like it or not. You don't have to like him, or you like him or not. And he just say what he had to say, guy. That's the best guy. This is one of the best video. We know a lot more about Mr. Trump, what he was saying, what he was talking about, and everything. And guy, you guys need to make sure share the video out, guy. Help me share out, comment, like, subscribe the video, guy. Thank you so much, guy. Let's keep on going.
Knew the best missiles in the world, the best equipment in the world, the best military equipment of all. We're building submarines, the finest. Nobody can even think about competing with what we're building. We're building, as you know, new submarines. We have a new aircraft carrier coming online. It's the largest ship in the world. It's so large that maybe I could even land a plane on top of it, okay? But it's a big one. President Gerald Ford. It's a phenomenal ship. So what we're doing is incredible things for our country. You know, just about, and I might say this about the military equipment. It's all made in the USA. Everything, 100%. It's all made in the USA, and you know, it's one of the reasons our job numbers probably are so good, lowest unemployment. Yeah.
Yeah, they do want to ask him a lot of questions, and then he try to make sure what he's doing is presidency. Guy, this is one of the best video. I hope you don't miss the video. So now we're going to go to another video. We're going to go to former President Trump with Saudi Arab. Let's see what he say with the Saudi Arab guys.
Has been a very great friend and a big purchaser of equipment and lots of other things, and one of the biggest investments in the United States is I guess it's your big investment, is buying stock in companies and various other things in the United States and creating jobs. We've become very good friends over a fairly short period of time. Thank you very much, everybody. It's a great honor to have the Crown Prince with us. Saudi Arabia has been a very great friend and a big purchaser of equipment and lots of other things, and one of the biggest investments in the United States is I guess it's your big investment, is buying stock in companies and various other things in the United States and creating jobs. We've become very good friends over a fairly short period of time. I was in Saudi Arabia in May, and we are bringing back hundreds of billions of dollars into the United States, and we understand that, and they understand that. Some of the things that have been approved and are currently under construction and will be delivered to Saudi Arabia very soon, and that's for their protection. But if you look in terms of dollars, $3 billion, $533 million, $525 million, that's peanuts for you. Should have increased it. $880 million, $645 million, $6 billion, that's for frigates. 889 million, 63 million, and that's for various artillery. Some of the things that we're now working on, and that have been ordered and will shortly be started in construction and delivered. THAAD system, $13 billion. The C-130 airplanes, the Hercules, great plane, $3.8 billion. The Bradley vehicles, that's the tanks, $1.2 billion. And the P-8 Poseidons, $1.4 billion. And what it does is it really means many, many jobs. We're talking about over 40,000 jobs in the United States. So we make the best equipment in the world. There's nobody even close. And Saudi Arabia is buying a lot of this equipment, and a lot of people are at work making the equipment, not only for us, because we, as you know, we're getting a $700 billion military proposal. And that's even a lot for you guys. But we're getting a $700 billion military plan this year, and 716 will be next year, $716 billion. So we really have a great friendship, a great relationship. I would really have to say the relationship was, to put it mildly, very, very strained during the Obama administration. And the relationship now is probably as good as it's really ever been.
That's good.
And I think we'll probably only get better. Tremendous investments made in our country, and that means jobs for our workers, jobs for our people. Also defense. We're talking about defense, and we're working very hard with Saudi Arabia, and they're also footing a big part of the bill for defense. The whole Middle East. We know what's happened in the Middle East, and it has not been a pretty picture for the United States or for anybody. And a lot of things are changing, and they're changing very rapidly. As you know, ISIS is now, we've recaptured almost 100% of the territory, as you probably have heard, before anybody. But we've captured close to 100% of the territory held by ISIS. And we move very rapidly, very quickly, and that's really coming to an end in that part of the world. It's coming to an end.
So what happened is, if you look at the former President Donald Trump, if you look at him, each time he meet a leader from different different countries, it's like when he meet a leader from different country, it's like he give them pretty much the same compliment. They best, they good, they great, and everything like this. So. And that's the time when he was president. But actually, what now he's doing this because he's candidate. He's trying to get a second term as a president of the United States. Now he's trying to repeat everything to show the whole world what he was doing when he was there. There was no fight. There was no war. He tried to win. He looked like he was a peacekeeper to every country in the world. That's why I see it. I don't know, and I'm not sure, but that's why I see it. And guys, this is one of the best video, and I ever does, and I hope you guys support the video, share, like, and give me a comment. Let me know what you think about the former President Trump. Are he going for a second term? Do you think he's going to win it? Do you think he's going to become U.S. president again?
It's a signal that there is a lot of things could be tackled in the close future, and more opportunities, and that's why we are here today, to be sure that we've tackled all the opportunities and achieve it, and also get rid of all the threats facing our both countries and the whole world. So I'm very glad to be here today.
Well, that's right. And you know, one thing that you have been really focused on is the terrorism threat and the funding of terrorism. And whether it's Saudi Arabia or other countries, as we know, there will be no funding. We have a zero tolerance for the funding of terrorists. And we're working very hard, and I will say that Saudi Arabia has been working very hard on that, as are certain other countries in the Middle East. When I was there in May, I think it was one of the most incredible two-day meetings that I've ever seen, that anybody's ever seen. It was an amazing two-day period. We had 56 countries. We had, everybody was there, the head of every country. Virtually, I guess, in every case, it was the head of the country. And we talked.
Listen, guy, don't prove me wrong. And I mean, I know you might say, because I probably like the guy, and that's the reason why. I mean, honest with you, and then what I see most of the video I watch about him, he's not looking to fight. He's just looking to try to make friend. He try to make friend to every country, everybody he met. He talked to them nice way. He give a lot of them a good compliment and everything like this. And that's what I see. And then from now, what we got now is like every country against a country. We like a war. That's what we have right now. And that's all when he was a president. And for real, it's like United States never be in that situation. And let's watch it, you guys yourself. Don't miss the video. It's the best video, guys. Don't miss it.
Domestic terror or hate crimes. Any comments on the bombings in Austin?
It's terrible. The bombings in Austin are terrible. Local, state, and federal are working hand in hand to get to the bottom of it. This is obviously a very, very sick individual, or maybe individuals. These are sick people, and we will get to the bottom of it. We will be very strong. We have all sorts of federal agencies over there right now. We're searching what's going on in Austin, a great place, a tremendous place, is absolutely disgraceful. So we have a lot of power over there. We're looking. It's not easy to find, but these are sick people, and we have to find them as soon as possible. We have to find them really immediately. I will say, working with Texas, working with the local governments has been great, but we have to find this very sick person or people. Thank you all very much. Thank you. I had a call with President Putin and congratulated him on the victory, his electoral victory. The call had to do also with the fact that we will probably get together in the not too distant future so that we can discuss arms. We can discuss the arms race. As you know, he made a statement that being in an arms race is not a great thing. That was right after the election, one of the first statements he made. And we are spending $700 billion this year in our military, and a lot of it is that we are going to remain stronger than any other nation in the world by far. We had a very good call, and I suspect that we'll probably be meeting in the not too distant future to discuss the arms race, which is getting out of control, but we will never allow anybody to have anything even close to what we have. And also to discuss Ukraine and Syria and North Korea and various other things. So I think probably we'll be seeing President Putin in the not too distant future. Well, we're going to see what happens. The Iran deal is coming up. Thank you. I would like to thank King Salman for his extraordinary words and the magnificent kingdom of Saudi Arabia for hosting today's summit. I am honored to be received by such gracious hosts. I have always heard about the splendor of your country and the kindness of your citizens, but words do not do justice to the grandeur of this remarkable place and the incredible hospitality you have shown us from the moment we arrived. You also hosted me in the treasured home of King Abdul Aziz, the founder of the kingdom, who united your great people. Working alongside
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Michelle.
What you guys really think about the former president Barack Hussein Obama. He was a great president. You guys think? Guys, listen. I bring it to you. Let you decide it. Not me. I don't know.
Malia and Sasha, we are so proud of you. And yes, you do have to go to school in the morning.